We live in a time where information is everywhere, especially on social media. And honestly, that's a good thing. We have access to so much knowledge, so many opinions, so much advice. But maybe that's also where the problem starts because not everything you hear deserves to be followed. And I don't mean that everything you hear is wrong. Actually, quite the opposite. A lot of it can be useful. Some advice comes from real expertise, some from personal experience, some from personal preference. And sometimes it's actually good advice. It's just not necessarily for you. So I think what we really need isn't to believe everything, but it isn't to reject everything either. We need discernment, the ability to listen, consider, and filter. And maybe one of the first things we should ask is, who is giving me this advice? Not because someone has to be famous or have a huge following, but what qualifies this person to speak about this particular subject? Have they actually studied it? Do they have meaningful experience with it? Have they demonstrated that they understand it? Or are they simply repeating something they've heard somewhere else? Because having an audience and having expertise aren't necessarily the same thing. And even if someone is credible, that doesn't automatically mean everything they say applies to you. Someone can be highly knowledgeable in one area and still not be an authority on everything they talk about. So ask yourself, what is this advice based on? Who is it actually meant for? Does it apply to my situation? And are there exceptions? So what do we actually do with all this information? For me, it starts with slowing down. Don't immediately accept it, but don't immediately dismiss it either. Check the source. What experience or knowledge does this person actually have? Check the basis. What is the advice based on? Check the context. Who is this advice actually meant for? And then check it against your own situation. Does it make sense? Does it hold up? Does it actually apply to you? And if you're still unsure, look for another credible perspective. Not because you need 10 opinions, but because sometimes one perspective isn't enough. And today, there's another layer to this. AI can be very useful. It can help organize our thoughts, correct grammar, improve the wording, and even help us get the pacing right. And that's great for efficiency. But wait, that doesn't mean we can just take whatever it gives us and assume it's correct. The substance still needs to be scrutinized, corrected if necessary, and validated when appropriate. Because if you're putting information out there for other people, you're still responsible for what you're saying. So let me say this again. Maybe the question isn't simply, does it sound right? Maybe we should ask, why should I believe this? What is it based on? Does it actually apply to me? And are there exceptions? Because learning isn't just about knowing what to take in. Sometimes it's also about knowing what to question and sometimes what to leave out. I'm Gerald. Thanks for listening and thanks for your time. And so here's my disclaimer. Don't just take my word for it.